My name is Chris Sonson.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so I'm from Sutter County. So it's pretty easy to get a CCW license, concealed weapons license there. You just put on there that you want the concealed weapons for self-defense on the application.
Sure.
And as long as you take the course
Sure.
to get the proper weapons training, if you don't, like you said, you don't have any convictions or anything, you shouldn't have weapons. Now, can you tell us a little bit about why that is and what that's like here?
And the sheriff here of Joaquin County is following the prescribed method also.
Okay.
You must fill out an application and not be barred from having a weapon. Not barred from having a weapon. More than likely, you're probably going to be eligible to apply for the CCW permit. And then it'll follow the process. And if you're not barred from having one, there's no reason keeping you from having the permit. More like you're probably going to get it. That's not a guarantee. However, on our website, we make it easy. So with other counties, I don't know what they're doing, but in our county, all you have to do is go into our sheriff's website. The 4th tab down is for CCWs. You apply for the CCW there and just call us for an appointment. We'll say you can come on in and we'll go over the application with you. Same as in Sutter County. Self-protection and personal defense are only the really two identifiers that are needed to identify.
Here you go, bud. You're welcome.
It's nice to have some additional information for those who are involved in businesses, cash and carry, those who have personal interest in safety that might be outside of the norm.
Right. You know, the reason I am really trying to promote Sikhs in particular getting the CCW license because we had that incident in Wisconsin. I'm sure you heard about.
I'm not familiar with it, but I've heard a little bit about it.
There was white supremacist, I think he was part of it. He came in and shot and killed 6 Sikhs there in Wisconsin. So I've really been promoting the idea that Sikhs should get the proper weapons training and proper safety with the firearm. Get this CCW license because I think it's a really good thing.
You know, sir, one of the things that that interests me in the Sikh culture is their peace-loving nature. That they promote peace, that they promote harmony amongst not only their own people, but the people that they communicate with. So to hear that somebody actually went to target Sikhs directly, I'm concerned about and I'm scared for. It's their right as citizens and as lawful permanent residents to apply for a CCW, and for you and I to promote them, that is a good thing. But again, involving Sikh culture, I'm always going to respect the fact that they're peace-loving and harmonious peoples, and would hope that they would stick with the tenets of their culture.
It's only for self-defense.
Yes, I totally understand. I totally understand.
And that brings me to another subject that I wanted to ask you about in particular. As far as wearing the kirpan, the small knife, is there any particular length that you have to abide by in California?
Well, you know, California law affords an opportunity for those persons to carry sheath knives, one-side bladed, outside on their person that's visible in that sheath. So, you know, for example, this is of ceremonial nature, it's of historical nature, and it's for defensive nature, again, with the tenets of being peaceful and harmonious peoples of the Sikhs. So it falls within that area. So is it a weapon? Yeah, probably. Is it for ceremonial and cultural purposes? Totally understandable, and I'm educated enough to know that, and I hope that the Sikhs would come forward to the communities and present to people that it's more than just a weapon, that it's more of one of the identifiers of the culture. Second, ask for weapons in regard to
Just a little, sorry.
as long as it's sheathed and it's exposed, that somebody can see it, that's fine. But if it's concealed, that's a different story. It could be
so it's better actually for the Sikhs to have it open and so you can be seen.
Exactly. And most of all Sikhs know that here in the United States now.
99% people they try to wear it concealed. They don't know about this.
And that's something that we would have to come together as a community to be able to educate ourselves back and forth that concealing it might be.
Tell me because I wear it over the shirt, and they tell me, why are you wearing it over the shirt? You should conceal it.
No,
it's against the law.
Exactly.
It's better to have it open. So
and you're right. So 99% of the people, whether they're Sikhs or not, might not know the law themselves. That's what we have to come together as a community to be able to educate ourselves on what we can and can't. But yes, sheath, outside and exposed, no problem. Concealed,
The big one, but sorry.
that's a problem.
We can look at that.
And there's no particular length.
No, because some, as you can see in some of the ceremonial swords, they're quite long, but they're sheathed, and they're exposed, and you can see them, so again, not particularly.
It doesn't matter if they're dull or sharp either.
No. As long as they're not double-sided.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's double side. Exactly. That's good to know.
When we say it's ceremonial, like it's for a particular occasion or because we wear it all the time.
Well, I said cultural also, so let's throw in the cultural aspect also. Part of your culture allows you in your culture to carry it and to wear it for defensive nature.
Every day,
It's
all the
also,
time.
exactly. So part of that is to wear it all the time.
Sometimes the word ceremonial, like it's for a ceremony.
The parade today would be ceremonial. So anybody involved in the parade would be ceremonious. However, for yourselves that are just participants in the parade, that was cultural.
Great. One last question. Have you seen? I know that there was a court case a few months back where I think that somebody was challenging some of the sheriff departments in California about the CCW license, where some of the sheriff departments weren't issuing it at all. Now, has that changed somewhat?
Well, the sheriffs and chiefs of each city police department and the sheriffs of those counties are afforded an opportunity through the state of California to be able to issue permits for CCW.
May issue them. They don't have to.
No, they don't have to. They issue them.
Has that changed now since that
Martinez is
court
probably
case?
What it does is prior to some court cases up until last year, it made it difficult through the application process and for them to be able to maybe be a little bit more stringent on the process. Now, they've lessened that to identifying personal protection and self-defense only, so you wouldn't have to have a very, very long, drawn-out reason for wanting to have a CCW.
Okay. So it's actually gotten easier in that regard.
It's made it easier. It made it a lot easier to apply, made it a lot easier to have an understanding of why you wanted to apply. And also, most importantly, personal protection and self-defense is everybody's right here in the United States.
Absolutely. And I know that you're San Joaquin County, but do you know about counties like LA?
No, every county is different, and there happens to also be local ordinances within those particular cities.
Like San Francisco.
Exactly. It could be very different in those areas. In our area, Sheriff Moore has worked in our county to ensure that he's affording a process for everybody that's eligible to be able to apply for CCW, and then later to determine if they're eligible to get the permit.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you coming on out and seeing us today. Have a good afternoon.